So we are in front of this giant package booster system here. This is the Hydro MPC with the CRXLs. We're very familiar with the Hydro MPC, but typically using it for pressure boosting applications. This is going to take us to a whole new level. Greg, why don't you give us a little bit more information about what we're looking at here?
Sure. Yeah. No, this is the Hydro MPC, as you said. You know, most people know it for the domestic boosting application, but as you see up on the wall there, Grundfos is all about pioneering the future. You walk around the booths in this building, you're not going to see any pumping systems like this. This is a really great application or a product for the HVAC application, and the main reason for that is that HVAC systems are designed around the heavy, the high load point, and they don't typically run there. About 80% of the time they're running on a part load. This system allows us to only run the pumps when they're needed. So the most efficient pump to run is the one that's not running at all, right?
Yep.
And the magic in that happens here in the CU352 controller, which is the Grundfos controller. It's the same controller actually on the domestic booster system, but we have some unique HVAC control modes in there that allow us to operate this very efficiently.
If you're familiar with working with the CR pump, the smaller ones that we use on the domestic boosting, you can still work on this larger CRXL pump. So very easy to work on. You get the great turn down having the multiple smaller pumps, and it just works out to be a great system for HVAC, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and customers love it. It's a small footprint relative to what most HVAC pumping solutions would look like. The other thing is pretty much everything except for a few of the valves and things that you see here are manufactured by Grundfos. The manifolds, the integrated VFDs, the motors, the pumps, the controls, it's all Grundfos, single point of responsibility. Our customers really like that.
And we've got the new Hydro MPC with the CME pumps. Greg, why don't you tell us about this one?
Yeah, no, this is just the natural extension of our Hydro MPC line. It gives you all the same features and functionality in the CU352 controller, but does it in a much smaller, compact footprint. And this is more for your smaller buildings, maybe 150 feet or less pressure boost, and it utilizes the CME pumps there with the integrated Grundfos, and all of these are 100% ECM motors on these packages. And just like with the big system over there, all the same features and functionality are in here. So you have all the HVAC control modes in here. Proportional differential pressure control is primarily what we would use on this for an HVAC application.
Yeah, but I love this. It's a really small footprint. Great for the aftermarket, be able to get it in and out of small mechanical rooms without a lot of taking apart, putting it back together.
Absolutely.
Now we are checking out the LCSE. This is an end suction pump. It is split coupled, but it's got a rigid coupling on there. Greg, why don't you give us some info on this one?
Yeah, no, this is the LCSE product for us. As like a lot of the products, actually all the products in the booth, it has the integrated Grundfos VFD and drive. This is an ECM motor. The unique thing about this is, like you said, it does have a split coupling. It's a rigid coupling, but for some reason, a lot of people still use pumps that require alignment. This pump comes with a lifetime alignment guarantee. You never need to align it, so that's a really great feature. The other thing that's new to this is that we now have proportional differential pressure control on it right at the pump. You don't need to mount sensors out into the system. It's all controlled here right at the pump. And the great thing for you guys is this is manufactured in your backyard in Brookshire, Texas.
Now we are here in front of the TPE3. Really interesting little note on this guy. Been talking with a lot of people about the new PEI and DOE, or the DOE regulations and the PEI, and the energy rating from Hydraulic Institute. This pump, the TPE3, has the highest energy rating, the lowest PEI of any pump in that database. What's going on in this pump? Where are we using it?
Yeah, no, this is a great little pump. The main reason we're able to achieve those kinds of efficiencies is because we have our ECM motor technology integrated with all of them. And what that allows us to do is to overspeed this motor at really high RPMs, which gets to the specific speed of this specific hydraulic pump, which gets super high efficiency. So the PEI, the hydraulic DOE PEI limit is 1.0, with lower number being better.
Yep.
This is 0.2 in the 0.2 range.
Right.
Most efficient pump out there.
Yeah, meaning it's 80% better than the bar. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's a great pump. I think we'll have some great applications for this. Some of your secondary loops in HVAC, be able to do a lot of that same kind of integrated controls in the secondary loops. Potentially even hot water return if it's a much larger system. But yeah, great pump there for some of the closed loops.
And for those that are familiar with our Magna 3 product, it's basically got all of the same features and control modes that we have available in the Magna 3.
Yeah, big advantage though available in 483 phase.
Exactly.
Right, not limited to the single phase.
Exactly.
Now we are here with the Magna 3. This is showing the dual configuration here. We're using the Magna 3s a lot for domestic hot water return applications. Really love this pump, love the control modes, especially being able to do the constant temperature for the hot water return loops. What other possibilities are there here, especially with this dual configuration?
Yeah, no, the dual head is great. It's basically the same functionality, but these two pumps cycle and cascade automatically. They communicate to one another, and that way you're able to actually have redundancy and also to be able to double your capacity.
Awesome. So this now with the dual heads like this, you could even open up other applications besides domestic hot water return.
Absolutely.
Grundfos has a huge offering of these intelligent pumps, and everything that they're doing really shows in the product offering that we have this year.